Sparkles, it's your girl, Mimi, also known as Lene Ann, also known as Ann, and welcome to my YouTube channel, aka this video you are watching right now. This is another Before I Die video where I update my bucket list and share with you guys what's on my bucket list. If I've checked it off, I won't say what the item is. I will just make a note in one of my other journals that I checked it off. Right now, I have checked off 141 items so far off my bucket list. And I have an announcement. I've decided, I said before I would not continue the journal once it was finished. It's almost done. I have like one small empty spot left right here. Right there. Ta-da! Ta-da! Empty spot. Anyways, I have that one small empty spot left. And then I'm going to start writing it into my squishy notebook. Because I've been writing this since middle school and I'm not going to stop now. That's just as simple as that. So, we have a lot of items to get through today. Actually, we're trying to aim to go all the way to the 1,800s today, because the last item I've checked off, the last item that I have listed in my YouTube videos is 1,477, but that says part 1, so I probably did not get that far. But I'm going to do that now and start at 1,477. Okay. Get 5K Sparkles in Team Bucket Likee and Team Bucket YouTube. I already have 5K on, I have 6K on Team Bucket Likee. Team Bucket YouTube, we're still a little bit more than 1,300 currently. But maybe one day we'll hit 5K. Go into all the stores in Grabill and buy all the dessert snack cake stuff. I'm referring to Little Debbie's, Hostess, etc., etc., etc. Donate all the ones I won't eat to the food bank. Go to all the stores and restaurants in Grabill and buy all their bottles of pop. See if Grabill Dairy Sweet will give all the pop away for free for me. If not, then donate to the food bank. Play Among Us at least once, and the whole time yell, "I'm the imposter!" whether I'm actually the imposter that round or not. When playing Among Us one game, be brutally honest the whole game. Like, the whole time. Make my own bleached tie-dye leggings. Be the before the beep message thing or voicemail box on a stranger Sparkles phone. That would be really a lot of fun. Be a morning alarm for a stranger or a sparkle. Be the text tone for a stranger or sparkle's phone. Be in a local car commercial. Be the ringtone on a stranger or sparkle's phone. Have Mama May be the ringtone for someone's stranger or sparkle's phone. Have Mama May be the voicemail message for a sparkle's or stranger's phone. Have a professional tour guide to take me around my local city and town and to eat all the foods. So a food tour. Buy all the Walmarts and anything they sell, ready-made meals, Lunchables, sushi, sandwiches, chicken, etc., 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 and go into the city and deliver them to homeless. Rent out the whole Grabill Missionary Church for my own fandom conference. It would be family-friendly only. $15 per person per day. Go for 3 days. Have a tea party with 20 sparkles from Team Bucket. When I do number 1044, make sure to be wearing a t-shirt with the flame from House Moving Castle on it. 1044. What was that? What was 1044? 1044. Go to the food court in a public mall. Stand in the middle of it and shout, "May your bacon burn!" Oh yeah, that's a reference from Howl's Moving Castle. If you guys didn't know, but yeah, that is definitely on my bucket list. Uh, Go to McDonald's and buy as many kids meals as it can, humanly and legally. Can out 25 and eat. I can put $25 in each, and then take the kids' meals and give them to the homeless. Stay in the most expensive hotel rooms in each state in all 50 states in the United States. Stay in the most expensive hotel room in Las Vegas. Stay in the most cheapest hotels rooms in each state in all of the United States in the U.S. Stay in the most cheapest hotel in Las Vegas. Stay at the most high-tech robot hotel in the world, which supposedly is in Japan, if you didn't know. Supposedly. Stay in the most medieval hotel in the world. Hire a 24-hour butler for a day. Reimburse deftly spelled them for any money they use on me or themselves the whole day. Make sure to ask them how much I can ask of them to do before the 24 hours. I don't care what gender they are. Make sure to pay them gas money for any not walking, running, or dancing, traveling that they do in the 24 hours. Get hired as a butler for 24 hours. Get a job as a Lolita maid for 24 hours. Hire a maid that dresses as a Lolita maid for 24 hours. Make sure to ask the maid how much I can get away with before the 24 hours. Reimburse them for anything they might buy or have to spend. I should say also give them gas money. Pay them gas money for any car travel. Period. Okay, got that in there. Always be extra kind and nice to people I hire or work with, whether it's an average day life or for this list. Always be kind, guys. Get a chance to correct 5 English work/textbooks from Japan. If you guys have any textbooks from Japan, my P.O. Box is down below. Please send them to me so I can correct them, because I want to correct them so badly. I want at least 5 different ones, hopefully, so I can correct them. And check off this item off my bucket list. Go on road trip from India to Washington State with 5 strangers. When I get married, make sure that all my family, by choice, is invited, and that they are welcomed and wanted at this union. Go to the candy store on the 2nd floor of the Glenbrook Mall when it just opens on a weekday during the school year with a bunch of volunteers and buy everything in the store. Then take everything bought to the closest children's hospital to be donated. Go to Barnes & Noble and buy all the books and everything else they sell, any manga or anything else I like. Then drive up to the tiny libraries where you can take a book, leave a book there, take all the books out of them, and then leave a bunch of the books I bought from Barnes & Noble in there. Make sure to leave 2 Bibles and 2 Bible study guides in each. Make my own tiny library and place it at the closest park that doesn't have one yet. Get a bathtub made in my size, laying in the tub. The tub would be the length of my head to my feet, my width from would be my wingspan of my arms all the way to my fingertips. Spend a day with a garbage woman. Interview a person that works at as a garbage worker every day. Take a trip to American Dream Mall in New Jersey and have fun in the DreamWorks water park. Spend a week being a human. Tell people that you will show up to people's houses and yell compliments out at people in my megaphone for $20 and actually do it. That would be so much fun. Play a pacifist version of D&D, no dying or killing. Postcards from all 50 states. Yeah, I want postcards from all 50 states. One day that will happen. I'll play as Kipo from the end of the final episode of the third and final season on Netflix. Watch Kipo on Netflix. Sorry. I'm not sponsored, I promise. Make Kipo's jacket from the final scene of the final episode of the third and final season of Kipo. Knock on 10 strangers' doors, and each one, if I can make a meal and eat with them. Bring someone who can actually cook with me, because I can barely cook. Pay for all the ingredients and help the cook make the meal, and each with each set of strangers that agreed to let us cook. Meet another Linnea who's a complete stranger with an amazing story to tell. Write a battle dialogue scene. Go to the Glenbrook Mall and ask as many people in all the stores what is one gift they really want. Find those gifts if we can. Buy them and then get them and come back to the mall in 7 days and give them the gifts. Take chances, but be safe. Amen to that. Sit around a bonfire in a camping ground with 8 complete strangers and tell stories. Sit in a coffee shop while making hot glue projects. Bring an extension cord and 2 other hot glue guns. When people ask what I'm doing, tell them and ask them if they would like to join me. If they do, tell them anything they make they can keep for free. Take a tour of the renovated Stewart Middle School in Tacoma, Washington State. Host a hitchhiker for a night. Own all the books and DVDs and Blu-rays of Ascendance of a Bookworm. On the apartment closest to the entrance, knock down the wall and separating the apartment and the hall. Make that the commons area for everyone. Talk to local businesses, those who are living close by, and organizations in the area. See if there's volunteer jobs and work opportunities. Rename the apartment building the Adventurers Guild. Oh yeah, this is the one where I wanted to make I wanted to make an apartment building into a literal Adventurers Guild. In the comments, post the opportunities on walls so people can see them. Start a Facebook page as well. Rent the apartments out for per day and per month. So somebody can rent the apartment for a whole month, or they can rent the apartment per day. Like, it's kind of like a hotel / hostel kind of thing. It's literally an Adventurers Guild. In the Commons, have a cafe spot open from 7:30 a.m. That should be 6:30 a.m. Let's make it 5:30. 5:30 from 5:30 a.m. till 11 p.m. with allowance for anyone to sleep around the ground for a low price with free breakfast. Basically, if they spend the night and they don't get a room at the Ventures Guild, they can still sleep in the main, like in the like cafeteria common area, for really really cheap, like $1. Um, Visit and eat at every sushi restaurant in the United States, which is really hard because there's a lot of sushi restaurants, and rate them all. If they make the sushi at the location, it's a sushi place, even if it's a grocery store. So if they don't make the sushi there in the building, it does not count as a sushi place. But if it's a grocery store and they make their sushi there, it's a sushi place. Um, get 10K followers on Likee. I'm 4,000. I'm 4,000 and something away from that goal on Likee, so we're almost there. Hug Rain in person, also known as Papa Dad Rain, because I love them so much and their family. Anyways, knock on strangers' doors and pay their rent/mortgages for the month. For that month. Design, then help build a public park that is inclusive and can be accessible to everyone. A park for disabilities or differently abled people. Woo! Create and build a community garden. We know apples can be sweet, but what about their savory sides? Cook 10 savory apple recipes. Make/cook 10 savory mango recipes. Go up to 20 homeless people and ask the question, if it was your birthday today, what's one thing you would want? Then get them what they say that they want. Treat other people right, like I want to be treated, no matter what walk of life there are, whether they are homeless or they're full of money or wealth. Treat them like the kings and queens that they are. When doing F4W, make sure that you have the kitchen reserved. Oh, I can check this one off. Oh, I did this one. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. So class this out. 142. I actually checked that one off. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, time to skip it. Okay. Drive around town looking for beggars and homeless and sit with them and talk. If they are standing, stand with them and talk. Don't film or take pictures, personally. On Easter, go to strangers' porches dressed as the Easter Bunny, aka Bon Bon. That's the Easter Bunny cosplay that I do. And leave Easter baskets there. On Easter, make sure to have Easter eggs with candy and $20 in each one. Dress up as the Easter Bunny, aka Bon Bon, and leave one Easter egg on each porch of the strangers' houses. Get a chance to dance in VR chat on a stage, like on stage in a VR chat. Visit the Efteling in the Netherlands. It's supposed to be a really good park, but there's some questionable things at that park. But I still want to go. Visit and immerse myself in Evermore Park in Utah. That's supposed to be like the best, like RP, like live action role playing experience ever. And it's like they do a bunch of stuff during the year. I have to spell that again. There we go. Okay. Visit HACHU Mart in Korea. A girl actually runs that one. She has a live stream of it. Meet, hug Boop, and hug Haley to death. Haley is somebody who I really cared about. And I'll probably have to find somebody with the same name and spelling because I don't talk to her anymore. I don't have any connections with her anymore. I didn't not like her. It was just a matter of a lot of things that were going on at the time and I had to make some really important decisions regards my own life and how I felt. And she wasn't a bad person, it's just that I had to do it for myself. Spend as much time with her in person as possible. Remember that rain doesn't like boops and being touched or being touched on the face when they come to visit. Neither does their husband, but hugs are okay. I have to remember that. Okay, get on or mention are mentioned on Good Mythical Morning. I still want to get on there. I hope one day I'll get on Good Mythical Morning, whether it's at the end or whatever. Buy a huge set of land and build 3-story building with 3 sets of elevators, 6 escalators, tons of spots with chairs. Name this building Mall Mart. Make sure that they have a grocery store on each floor, but they are different grocery stores. Make sure Walmart is on one of them. Have a hardware store on each floor as well, and at least one expensive fancy restaurant as well. Charge the Nook stores, the stores in the less, this is a long one, the stores in the less shopped areas where a lot of people may not go, $200 a month to sell their stuff and rent the spot. In the main halls, charge anywhere between $500 and $1,000 depending on the size of the store. Stands in all the halls, each one is charged $100 a month. Make sure the food court is on the first floor and it has a large children's play place in the center. On the 3rd floor, there is a smaller play place for younger kids. Make sure to have an arcade and movie theater available on the 2nd floor of the mall. Make sure a mall mascot have a mall mascot visit during weekdays for a week each month. Make sure to do background checks for all vendors who want to run/rent stores and stands. If somebody wants to rent a spot for a stand but doesn't have a stand to set up themselves, rent them one for $400, not including the rent for the spot. Have 2 sets of public restrooms on each floor with 2 family restrooms on each floor. 2 family restrooms on the 3rd floor and 1st floor. Have a customer service desk for people to ask questions in one of the main halls of the 2nd floor. Have the main security office on the 1st floor and 2nd floor. Golf cart that mainly stays on the 3rd floor but goes to all floors. Have a security stand on the 3rd floor. Have free drinking fountains with water bottle fill-ups ups all over the mall. Have hand sanitizer stands all over the mall as well. Stores can open their doors at 10 a.m. and close at 11 p.m. each night. Stands can open at 9 a.m. but must close at 9 p.m. Parking lot has their own security team that drives and walks around 24/7. The main doors open to walkers at 6 a.m. and close at 11:30 p.m. Vending machines, old and brand new, are all over the mall, and you can get almost anything from them. Basically like how they do in Japan and other countries with all the crazy vending machines. Parking is free. To enter the arcade is free, but of course playing the equipment costs. The mall / parts of the mall can be rented out for events, public and or private, for $1,000 to $10,000 per 24 hours. Want to camp out in the mall for the night? $500 per night per person. The mall gets 40% of all profits made off of the vending machines. Make sure that all stores in the whole building has security cameras. Set up an app for Walmart as well as a website. Have a live stream going of part of the second floor on the website 24/7. I'm going to stop here for this video, but you can watch part 2 soon. I'll probably be posting it within the next week, possibly. I don't know if there'll be a part 3. I just know that I want to keep each video under 30 minutes, so there might be a there'll definitely be a part 2, but I don't know if there'll be a part 3 or 4. We'll see. It just depends on how far I get here. We are number 1,554 right now, so we'll see. Anyways, see you in the next video.